In the heart of San Francisco lies Chinatown, home to the largest Asian population outside of Asia. Here you can eat, shop, take in the culture, and visit pharmacies unlike any other in the city. You won't find modern medicines here. Instead, herbs, roots, and many other items line the shelves and walls. This 5,000-year-old way of medicine is just steps away in Chinatown. Well, here we are in San Francisco in a traditional Chinese herb shop with Edward. And
Hi,
Edward, how you doing, buddy?
Pretty good.
Now you have some interesting stuff in front of you, don't you?
It is. This is called a Chinese herbal tea.
Yes. So someone's going to actually drink this, right?
It is. There's a variety of Chinese herbal tea.
And then what the people do is when they come in here, we were talking, just so you know, we were talking a little earlier.
Right.
And you had a lot of information. You said that people will come in with a prescription like this, and it's all in Chinese, of course. And then you'll review it, right? You'll look at it.
They usually come in with a prescription. They can get a doctor's prescription, like a herb from the herbalist.
Okay.
Or they can have their own prescription.
Right.
As long as we review it, it's safe to use. We let them go ahead and fill it in. We'll fill it in for them.
So you review the thing, make sure it's safe.
Exactly.
And then you kind of know. I mean, you started a long time ago when you were a little kid, right?
I started doing this for 33 years already.
Wow.
I learned it from my parents.
Yeah, and they passed it down from generation to...
My father is a Chinese doctor.
Oh, he is? Okay. And you came over here you said 31 years ago, huh, from China?
33.
33 years ago.
Right.
And a lot of these herbs, you were saying, are flowers, right?
Well, there's a different kind of plant. They're flower, they're plant, they're root. And
roots.
it could be some of the like an animal product could be used for medicinal purpose.
For different purposes, for
Exactly.
purifying the blood. You're talking a lot of time about your body being too hot or too cold.
Exactly, like the honeysuckle, it's one of the very commonly used flower. They can use to cool people's down.
Okay.
Like some people have their body is too hot, particularly when they are traveling.
Their mouth will get dry, you said?
Exactly, like constipated. They can take care for that purpose though.
Wow. So I mean, you said here you have over how many thousand herbs and items?
We actually have 4,000 different kind of herbs.
4,000.
4,000,
That's
yes.
crazy.
But of that, about like 400 of them are very commonly used.
Okay, and those are the popular ones that everybody knows. Also, when a person gets this and you make up this prescription for them, I noticed they're walking around and they use the abacus and the weighing out by hand and everything, which is so cool. They actually are going to make this into a tea, is that right? In this case?
It is. What they're going to do is that they're going to bring one package of this herbal and put it 4 cups of water and then boil about like 45 minutes and you drink the tea. Well, the tea is not going to taste really good. It's going to be like bitter. Some people consider it to be a nasty tea, but I would say this tea is just very pleasant tea. Once you drink it, you feel really good about the body. As long as the prescription is suitable for your body.
And do you see results from drinking the tea pretty quickly?
Well, it depends on what kind of situation.
Okay, like for example.
So if it's like used for like cooling down your system, it could. You can feel the effect, like
right away.
Not about right away, about like a few hours later.
A few hours later.
It's like particularly, one time, my son had a really bad constipation.
Oh, your son was constipated. Okay.
I gave him a small prescription for him. In about like 20 minutes, he's going to go to the bathroom.
That's
right
awesome.
Away. And he told me, Dad, I'm going to trust you totally.
Well, he has to.
Because he was growing up here, he was
different.
American born here.
Sure.
Well,
sure.
Because he didn't have that kind of our background though.
Right.
So as long as he had that kind of effect, he say, oh, this is the total amazing day.
Yeah, and he was better right away. Now he believes in you, huh?
Right.
Now, you also said that one of the things about your shop that makes it so unique is because you have so much inventory.
Right.
Now, where do you get a lot of these herbs and things? Are they
we mostly come from China.
Okay.
Yes, about 95% are from China.
Okay, and most of them are, like you say, they're dried. These are all dried.
Well, they have to be dry in order to come into this country because the USDA requirement.
Okay.
But drying the herb does not mean that reducing the effect. They basically, is to use to preserve it for a year to go.
Okay. So it makes it more stable.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So like, this honeysuckle flower, you can keep it for years, without changing the effect.
Oh,
of course,
okay.
because the weather will change, the temperature.
Humidity. And...
It will change that, but
Okay.
it's not going to be, changed totally.
But you seem like you're pretty busy in here, so you go through it. So you're getting constantly new herbs. So they don't sit here for a long time, not in this place, right?
Yeah, of course.
Now, what type of customers come in here? Mainly just Chinese people? Or?
No, not really. No, it's right now we've got at least about 20% of our customer is like a non-Chinese people.
Sure.
Like Caucasian.
Oh, really? So non-Chinese.
Right.
20%. It's becoming more popular, isn't
Exactly.
it? I'm open to it.
Yeah, I can
for sure.
see the trend is going up and up.
Yeah.
So when 33 years ago, when I start working here, maybe about 5%.
Right.
But now it's getting at 20%.
Wow, that's amazing. Now you are in Chinatown, right in the middle of Chinatown.
Right.
So, and people that come here, do they work in the area? I mean, the non-Chinese people, are they like working in the area, or do they come here specifically for your remedies?
Oh, it's all different kind of area. They come over here.
Wow, that's amazing.
Right. People work here. They can come from other state. They even travel from another state.
Wow, that's amazing.
Right.
Thanks so much for having us. It was amazing. I mean, these herbs smell so wonderful, and I'm sure that people are getting such benefits from this. Thanks for being around for people and showing us all this. It's
Thank
amazing.
you very much, Dan.
Thank you. And thank you so much for being here. And until next time, just remember to
Enjoy.